I dream.
A dream, a dream. I did actually. We gotta go into the. Why have I got what's on 5? That shouldn't be on 5. So, for those that are wondering, this is on a official server. They're kind of bouncing between my own and an official one, because on the officials there's usually some random shit and shenanigans going on, which is quite fun to get involved in. Blood extractor's about to break. Which means we need scrap and fibre. Speaking of scrap and fibre. That's the scrap. Cool, right, so our power pack's about to run out. And we no longer have a grav belt. That's fine. Cool, that's what we came up here for. Let's move that down. Because I'll be honest, we actually want to go to the Imperial facility. Because there's an item at the bottom of that we want to get. Hey, Safa. Yeah, doing good. How's art going? And looking is perfectly fine.
Who's that?
What are you trying to do? You're still trying to get uh, the mobs, the dinosaur spawns to be higher. Because Sashby was asking me about it earlier, and I had to admit it's been a couple of years since I did it, so I wasn't overly sure. Because yeah. Yeah, because if I remember correctly, I know Sona Sash, I can't remember if it's all of them or just Ragnarok. But the offset difficulty is only one part where you have to adjust so you get the dinosaur spawns. And I'll be honest, I can't for the life of me remember what I did. I know there was a mod which I had to use, and then I had to change about 2 or 3 values within sort of the ini files for it to recognise that okay, we can now spawn up to this number. But I then had to change another offset to allow it to spawn across like the whole spectrum of levels. And yeah, it was a pain in the ass. I got it working, but yeah, it was a couple of years ago and I couldn't remember. Plus the difference between Arc Ascended and you're still running the original, or you're running the updated. So I know Ascended changed the parameters as well. So when you're searching for how to do it, it might not necessarily, the information out there is going to be for Rag first time around. Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree. If I didn't have so many games to play, I was going to be cheeky and ask to join you guys on the servers, because fuck hosting servers again. Because I think at the moment, the general equation for, say you want a level 450 dino, you divide that number by 8, which gives you the difficulty offset that you got to set it to. So 450 divided by 8 equals a difficulty offset. That's what it was for the island on Ascended. So that'd give you what, 51 point something difficulty offset. But you don't put it in the. See if it's like, I've been trying to work it out. Yeah, so it'd be something like offset 56.25 for the dino level. Should allow up to 450 to spawn. But I believe there's something else that has to be adjusted for the server to actually go, oh, that's what I'm supposed to be doing. But yeah, so for the, as I was saying, for the island, I had to download a mod. Then there was a section of code I had to move into the ini file. I can't remember which one it was, but one of the server config files. Once that was put in there, I then had to adjust the values of it, and then the game would use those values for the wild spawns instead of its inbuilt. I just can't remember which one it was. But ironically, if I still had my old computer and hadn't wiped the hard drive on it, I could just go on there, find the files and send them to you. But it's always the way. But yeah, the only thing I remember is it was a pain in the arse today. Very straightforward, once it made sense, but pain in the arse.
Welcome to Desert Botanical Testing Station number 2. I am Station Supervisor Dr. Rommel Greer. The ultimate mission of these stations is to find or engineer botanical species capable of thriving in the extremely arid conditions of Arrakis.
This is one of those things I've just turned around.
Visitor who has traveled through the barren rocks and sand above will agree.
It's just one of those things, it's like
Our first task
one that where I know I've done it in the past, and if you'd asked me the question, say,
from the atmosphere.
like,
I'm pleased to report complete success.
yeah, if you'd asked me the same question about 6 months ago, I could have gone, oh yeah, you go here, here and here, do this, download this, copy this in, you know, bish bash bosh, all done. Just not at the moment. At the moment my brain's going flibble. But yeah. Someone's already been in here because everything's dead. Whoa, that's a bit weird. I mean, while I don't mind the fact that everything's already been killed, so it wouldn't be so bad if Arc, because I've got Arc reinstalled, but it wouldn't have been so bad if it remembers the mods you actually had previously, because then I could have just loaded it up, seen what the mod was and gone, oh right, this is the mod you need, because it was really fucking obscure. As some mod creators like to just randomly label shit that makes no sense. Right, the worst part here is because everything's dead. on the way out everything's going to respawn. If I have a brainwave during the evening, I'll start going Eureka! There we go, that's what we wanted, the Wings of the Emperor.
Welcome to Desert Botanical Testing Station. This way. What do we get? Cool. Got a couple of beat up power cores, that's fine. That will give us oh shit, there we go. Oh, someone with an omnifopter. Cool, so we've hit up that one. There's a couple of loot chests I want to hit up. I should have brought my dirt bike with me. Because I'm going to have to do it on foot now. Cool, so we are currently at Biolab, which is there. Now, two chests I want. There's one there and one there. That means crossing the desert. Which is doable. Just not when the sandworm comes blitzing through like that.
we want to risk this trip, or do we want to go and get a... We could go to there and then try and bits across a little bit shorter. Every part of my soul. Oh, it's a great game. I'm really picky on sort of my open world games, and yeah, I did set up a community server for this one. Though, to be honest, this is what I'm playing on at the moment is like one of the official servers, and yeah, I kind of prefer it. Having my own one's fun because it does connect into like a larger open world where other servers are clustered to it. So when you go deep desert, you will have to potentially contend with other people, which I think is a pretty cool setup. That's where we want to go. Bags full. What is my bag full of? Stuff I probably don't want to lose. Granite can go. Copper can go. Get rid of them for the time being. We'll keep the money. Yeah, I know. It's a bit of a contradiction when you look at it like that. I mean, I love Ark. I mean, though. Yeah. I used to be really good at Ark. If I was to play it these days, I don't know where to start, where to begin. And it's like one of those. Yeah. The devs are shitty. They're more interested in pumping out underdeveloped DLC and paid content than fixing the problems with the game. But the game is fun. And I hate myself for it. And yes, we are extracting their blood, because we're going to turn it into drinkable water. So these are people fucking around with worms at the moment. Was after. Old Sparky. Yeah, got old Sparky that time. There's the intel. Can't believe I missed him from that close. Actually, I can. My aim is shit.
They're here! I need help!
That was probably someone dying to a sandworm.
I've got your back.
This game has a little bit of jank sometimes. That's actually amusing. That was funny. Shit. Was it? I can't remember which one I was heading to. I think I got both actually, but. How many blood bags have I got? Not sure why that one's full of water, but okay.
Here.
Yeah, for some reason, I've taken health damage. Because it's saying that that little icon down here means I've drunk blood, but I drank water. So, not sure. Yeah, don't stand in the fire. Don't really want to ditch the copper, but kind of need to. Scrap metal can go. Absolutely. Up to that settlement, and then, if I remember correctly, this has got a a one-use blueprint for an assault rifle. Well, a dart rifle. Because firearms are almost, well, non-existent within the Dune universe. You got lasers, and you obviously got energy shields, but predominantly it's bladed weapons. Or gas-powered dart weapons. Yeah, okay. What? Sit down, shut up.
Who's that?
Your water is mine.
Be on the lookout for any scrap we can use to shore up the walls and make barricades. We need to be ready if any of the beast slavers decide to move on us. I know they're just itching to send us to work on their precious Neo-Cartag. Better a worm take you than have an ink vine lash grinding you down in some Harkonnen slave pit.
Bum, bum, bum. Loot all these stuffs. That looks like a really uncomfortable way to die. Hey, Murphy. Yes, if I remember. Is it all the way up here? And that's the intel. It's about to break. They do explode. Wasn't sure. It's because I've shot some red barrels in this game. Oh shit. And now I'm stuck. There you go. Yeah, I've shot some red barrels in this game before and they didn't explode. So they have to have a really hard to see red glow, red light on them. Yes, heat stroke is not good. I have had it a few times. And yes, I do not recommend it to anybody. It's certainly not a lifestyle choice I'd recommend. Right, if we go to that outpost, there's no intel on that one, that's fine. There's intel, but there's no rare loot, which is fine with me. Nope, nope. Yep, that one. That's about to bust. That's about to run out. We do need to head back to camp without getting eaten by a worm. Having your first one, yeah. Basically, keep cool. Only real advice I could give is obviously don't drink. Keep drinking. Don't gulp it down, like small sips, often. And as weird as it will sound, you don't want cold water. You want water out. Well, basically tap water or room temperature. Because if you drink something too cold, it's going to make you feel worse. Because you'll just cause all your veins to contract, and you'll end up with a worse headache, and you're going to end up. Yeah. Basically, drink lots, drink it slowly, and yeah, that's. And you're going to feel like shit. That's pretty much the only guarantee with a heat stroke. You will feel like shit. But yeah. One way when he's just. Also, cold flannel across the back of the neck. That'll help cool down. And yeah. Just be prepared to feel crap. Right, that's all we needed to come here for. We've got the intel. That's where we need to go to get back to there. Which means in a minute we're going to have to sprint across the desert. Well, I say in a minute, in about 10 seconds. What have we got?
Sector
Oh,
A large
fuck.
sandstorm is approaching.
Fucking sandstorm.
There's someone here.
Which way is it coming from? We might be okay.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
No, 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 no. Fuck you, game. Should be alright. Worms and sandstorms. Yeah, cool or cold. Yep. I mean, as cliche as this sounds, but it is true. It's when they talk about a dry heat. Because it's the same in the UK. Someone I work with, they're from Nigeria, and even they've said, you know, the temperature here, when it's in like the 30s, 40s, you know, even for them, they're saying it's unbearable, because it's... No, your bags are full, you can't do it. Now, this is what happens to your base when you don't repair it. Or you take the power from it. Sandstorms come in and just destroy it. So this base, for example, has run out of power. He's still got his sub 5 console down. But because his generator's not pumping out any shield for it, it's slowly breaking down. There's my current shit shack. It's all nice and repaired because the generators have juice. Yep, one on that, one on that, one on Sparky. Pull these off, break those down, we'll make another power pack. Aircon's not a thing in many places. Shit, what was I about to make? Oh yeah, Emperor's Wings. And we need... yeah, make one of those. You read that right. We filter the water out of the blood. Then we drink it. I need to... oh, for God's sake. It's going to make me fabricate the stuff for a sand bike, and I've already freaking built one. What a waste. 3 treads, 1 chassis, 1 hull. This cost me to do a... body control, which is that one. That'll do for now. Do. What else are they going to make me build? Find a small-sized fuel cell. Location. Fabricators. See, it's asking me to do something I've already done, which is annoying. To make a soda, yo. So in a minute is grind down those parts. Unless it's going to ask me to build with this epoxy bike. I've already made a welding torch.
That's it, off-welder. You're ready. I'm waiting at Mirzabar. That's the great rock formation that looks like a giant hammer. Be careful. Vehicles are fast, but nothing can outrun Shai Hulud. You can only hope to get between safe areas
Shai
more
Hulud.
quickly. I'll see you soon.
Best viewers. Moving on, moving on. Right, so moving on, we are not bothered about for the time being. Boom. Deliver free micro sandwich fabric. But I don't want to waste my fabric on stuff. Ready to waste a shitload of stuff doing this quest. Oh, missed a bit. Missed a bit. I've never been in. Right. What do we need to do now? Don't really need that. So I can sit in there. That's a vehicle backup tool. Use it to pick up stuff. Right. Do we have anything stored on the bike? No, good. It's empty. Okay. Someone. Things to do. Because he now wants us to go north into this area. Which, you know, it's nice for it to want that. But we need to go over there. Someone's playing with the sandworms again. just down here, we should be okay. Should be able to get what we need. This bit. Times.
Back again, you. Nah,